coming to the main, the bonus tip which I told you. And I'm sure which most of you will be interested in knowing. Now, again, let me tell you that this is a very vast session about job interview skills. I will not be able to cover that many points at present. So I just tried to squeeze the lemon and take out some of the juice for you so that you know what is the essence of it. So when you are going for the interview, please make sure that you're well groomed. For the females, please make sure your hair is tidy, you have a friendly smile, you're well dressed, and you have a confident body posture and a confident handshake, not bone crushing, a confident. For the male, that also goes the same way. You should be well dressed, your body should speak correctly, you should feel confident within. So if you go to an interview and if you're not dressed up formally, well, I'm sorry, it won't give a really good impression. And remember, first impression always counts. Make sure that you maintain eye contact when you're talking to the people in the interview. Don't wander, don't look here and there, don't look lost. Never cross your arms and your legs because that might look a bit of offensive. Practice handshakes so that you give a firm grip to the person and avoid moving your legs, shaking your legs or crossing your legs as your arms. Remember, we looked at some of the things that tapping your fingers on the table is not a good sign. So all these things should be taken care of, right? Remember, your face should always have the warmth to convey. So sit straight. If you're sitting on a chair, sit straight. Put your arms on your knees, your hands on your knees. Sit straight. Open your legs, not very wide, but yes, considerably wide apart, not crossed. Don't overuse. And the best way, I gave this tip to all the people who attend my communication skills workshop, that whenever you are talking, move your hand, explain with your hands. So let me start the video so that you can see. Okay, so if I'm talking to you, if I keep on moving my hands, sometimes, not always, in that way I'm able to make sure that you understand well through my hands too. And when you're saying, please don't keep it like this always. Show your palm. Show your palm. Okay? And then remain calm. Don't panic. Things will come on its way. Don't panic a lot. Now, out of these four, which you think are the best for?
The rightest one. The one nearby.
The first one, right? Can you see this? Can you see my mouse? The fourth one, right? That is the correct way to sit. These all three will give a wrong impression of you during the interview.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right. Any questions you have, buddy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, like you said, the speaking about speaking, it is good to maintain. It is necessary to maintain a good posture. But
Yeah.
ma'am, what is what we should do when we are not getting the exact words to express our feelings, like in English? Like yesterday, we have a session with the Vijay sir. There, I was asked to narrate a story or narrate my experience about a place which I had visited recently.
Okay.
So there, I was knowing everything that what I have to say, but I wasn't getting the exact words, like how to express my feelings.
Prabhat, I think you are asking this question.
Yes, ma'am. Adarsh.
Adarsh, yeah. Adarsh, thanks for asking this question. This is a very important question, and I'm glad that you raised this question. When you're not able to get the words that you want to express yourself, you have your face, you have your eyes, right? So maybe I'm not able to express the word, like I want to convey it to you that I am confused. and I'm not able to get the word which I want to communicate to you, is that confusion. I can always show it through my face, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, for example, if I want to say that, Adarsh, I'm not able to understand what you say. I'm a bit confused, and I don't know the word confused, how to use it. I can just raise my brow and make my eyes a bit shorter, and look towards you. You will immediately understand that she's not able to understand me.
Yes, ma'am.
You will get that. So when there might come chance where you are not able to understand, and there it becomes very important that you use your body language to communicate.
Yes.
Okay, now I'll stop sharing my screen here, and I open the session for further questions. If you have any questions, please go ahead.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, when we enter in the interview hall, then what should be our posture to go through that the way we should
Right. Okay, first what you have to do is, when you are called for the interview, first you knock and ask, may I? That means you are seeking the permission of the person that you want to enter, right? And when you walk towards your seat, you should have a firm posture. So your body, let me switch on the video so that you can see my hands. Okay, your body should be straight. Okay, your shoulders should be straight. It shouldn't be like this, hunched and walking like this. No, it should be straight. Your body should be straight, and you should be taking firm steps when you walk, and not too long, not making that noise from your shoes, and not taking too long steps, or not walking like a baby. You should be taking firm steps. So this distance apart is more than enough. Firmly, shoulders straight, face straight. Okay, so it makes a straight body posture. Okay.
And ma'am, yes, ma'am. And ma'am,
Yeah.
should I offer a handshake to the officer? Or many times I saw videos. Some says we should, and some says we should not.
Yeah, actually, it depends on how how the interviewer. If the interviewer offers his hand, then definitely shake. If he doesn't, wish good morning and may I sit. Ask him please before sitting. Make sure that you ask him before sitting. May I sit? And if he says yes, please sit, or maybe as you come, he might say please take your seat. Say thank you. These are some of the mannerisms that counts. And when you're saying thank you, there should be a smile on your face, which shows that you are thankful to the person, right? So these things do count. And as I told you, for the interview, there are many things that you need to consider. Maybe sometime later you can discuss about it. We can discuss about it sometime later. But these are few of the things that you need to take care when you are giving interview. Once you are sitting, please make sure that your hands, again, I need to switch on my video. Okay. Please make sure that your hands are on the table. They are not like this. If you keep your hands like this, it shows that, buddy, I'm not available for you. You talk whatever you want to talk. I don't want to listen. But when I'm discussing with you, you can keep your elbows on the table. Sit straight like this. Can you see me sitting straight?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Your hands on the tables. Right? And when you are speaking, keep on moving your hands a bit. Don't overdo it, not with every sentence. But yes, when you are speaking, keep on using your hands, circling your hands a bit. Right? So that would give a very good posture. So the way I sit now, this is a formal posture which will be used anytime I have a formal meeting. Right?
Ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am, when we meet our officers, so I should say only good morning or something else like good morning to all and like this, because I
depends. If you're meeting individually, you can say hello, sir. You can say good morning, sir. You can say Pleased to meet you, sir. So it's a way of talking politely of how you want to know about the person. Greeting is always good morning, sir, good afternoon, sir. Right? When we meet somebody, we always say namaste, right? We don't
Yes.
straight away ask, aap kaise ho? First you say namaste, or you say salam, you say whatever you say in your language. So first you wish him, greet him, and then ask about how are you, sir? So immediately after good morning, you use this word, how are you, sir? So that shows that you are interested in knowing about that person. I think now we have just a couple of minutes left, around 3 minutes left. So we'll just quickly wind up the session. Towards the end,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
You can conclude the thing and then I'll just give the
exactly.
final.
Right. So I would just like to tell you that body language plays a vital role in communication, and as we know that it's only 35% of the words that we are speaking in the entire communication. The remaining 65% is communicated through your body, through your face, through your eyes. So you have to be very careful of how you are communicating through your words using correct language, as well as through your body using correct expressions. And apart from that, if you have any questions, you can easily send it to Mr. Vijay and he can forward it to me. I can send you the voice messages, no problem. Anytime for your help. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you,
Thank
Sabha.
you.
Really
Thank you.
grateful,
Yeah.
and it was really a wonderful lecture. Well, guys, Sabha ma'am has enlightened us in a big way. She firstly told us what exactly the communication is, and communication, the biggest component is that speaking. And in speaking also, she told us there are two aspects. One is your verbal communication, that verbal speaking, and one is non-verbal. And she's given you a bit of an idea about the speaking one. I'll make you practice about that because only 35%. But she has explained to you about non-verbal communications, your body language, postures, which is 65% of your communication in great details. Now, I could see at that time, most of you had a lot of questions about your interviewing thing. And since most of you guys are concerned about the service selection board interview, so I'm starting a series tomorrow onwards for the guys who have already got the call letters for SSB. And in that, the most maximum emphasis would be given on the communication skills, that is the interview. So there I will be telling you exactly which part of communication to be used, where, when, and how, because that is a little different from what happens in civil. She's already told you certain postures which are not to be used. But here in the army, there is a little bit of a difference about the way we interact with civil, though more or less is the same thing, but few particular nuances, few special points which you need to adhere to when you're talking to an army guy and being assessed by an army guy. So that to be a little different, which I'll be covering in detail with you all. And now we should thank Sabha ma'am. All of you must thank her. Maybe you can send her messages and all, write some
Thank you,
testimonials.
ma'am.
I'll forward to her. And what you got out of this, this is also a group activity for you, or a activity work for you. Please write at least 10 lines on whatever you learned from Sabha ma'am. And after you do that, write your name underneath, and then I'll forward to her. So thank you all of you for joining. Thank you, Sabha. Thanks a ton. And we'll
Thank
hope
you.
for your next meeting very soon, which will be
Anytime. Anytime. It will be my pleasure.
Group discussion and lecturing. So we will discuss when is group discussion and when is lecturing. I hope you'll be ready for that. So boys and girls, you will have Sabha ma'am coming to us and telling us about group discussions and lecturate techniques. So let's all thank her. Thank you very much, Sabha. Pleasure
Thank
being
you so
with
much, ma'am.
The pleasure is mine. The
Thank you,
pleasure is
ma'am.
mine.
So much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, all the best. Keep on practicing your non-verbal communication.
Please like and subscribe.